on. There we go. We live. Hello,
Bada
hello,
bing, bada
hello.
boom.
Mic check, micity, mic check. 1 2 1
Testing,
2
testing.
1
Yes,
2.
people.
Live and
How we
direct,
do it?
direct and
Come
effect,
on,
effect.
you know
Yeah.
what it is. Wheel it up, back again, live, streaming of the week. You know the procedure at this point. Yeah, Monday evenings. Yeah, we're trying to get you, some positivity at the start of the week. The weekend is long gone. It's yet just a distant memory. So
Nothing.
we're tucking in to the hottest releases of the week, of the past few days. Let's see
Let's see what's out there,
what
man.
there is. Yeah, man. How you feeling, Toby? What you saying?
I'm all right, man. I'm all right. You know, I'm a bit more optimistic than your average Brit right now. I keep a lot of, even though England won yesterday, I see a lot of people doing the doom and gloom thing, talking about it wasn't good enough. Foden didn't score a hat trick. Kane only had to. And actually, what's really funny about that is when Spain won the World Cup, they drew their first game. When Argentina won the World Cup, they
lost their
lost to
first.
Saudi
They lost
Arabia.
yes.
To Saudi Arabia.
Messi who?
When
Remember the
brother,
fan. Messi who?
here's the mad one. When Portugal won Euro 2016, they drew all 3 group games and they qualified into the round of 16 and they hadn't won a game and they won that tournament. So listen, all this I'm on a positivity vibe because you can pick the worst and say what's not happening, but what is happening. And what is happening is that we're live right now. England have won their first game. So it's only positive energy, man, to have in the
It's
room
coming
right
home,
now.
mate. It's coming home. Listen,
I don't know about
they're
that.
gonna win.
But
They're gonna win. They're gonna win. They got too much talent.
it's one
That
game at a
30
time.
minutes.
One
That
game at a
30
time.
minutes. Yeah, that first 30 minutes showed the sauce.
Okay.
And if they can just gel, keep their concentration for 90, we can beat any team, man.
Okay, man.
We've got it. Jude he's the guy. He's him.
Okay.
So let's tuck in
Let's see.
to some rhythms there.
Let's see what's been happening. And do you know what? One thing that actually caught my eye genuinely this week was Tiny Boost dropped a Link Up TV. Now, listen, Tiny Boost is one of the men from the trenches, right? Old school. What do they call them boys? The Nam boys, Giggs' man. Them. They were outside, and Tiny Boost went to jail for a while. And I heard a little snippet of this, and I thought, I need to hear the full thing. So, listen, we can kind of start off with that and see what else is out there on the internet, man. Let's just see. Tiny Boost.
I got time for that. Always got time for Tiny Boost.
Bars. Let's see.
Link Up TV, behind bars.
Tiny Boost. Behind bars, innit? The shit. Look. Shit getting spooky. Everybody acting nowadays in these streets just like we're in a whole movie. So I can see me spending summer in that hoopty. I ain't cheating on you, baby, I'm with Susie. My niggas died, but I can feel them living through me. Your niggas died and you still ain't ever do shit. We used to slide on pedal bikes and Suzukis. Can't put the top down, it's getting ruthless.
What's that?
That just, you see, when trappers can get away with cheating because they've got bare context on their phone and they can just say, oh, listen, it's clientele. Susie, you know what I mean? She's paying for your holiday. Yeah, I like, you know what? It's smart. I like the kind of the not necessarily, let's say per se glorifying it, but you know, just that kind of human element to, you know, these guys' lives. You know, they kind of seem like they live movies and they're doing this and that, whatnot. But listen, he still has the same problems we all do, man. His girl is questioning, you know what I mean, them contacts on the phone. Who is Susie? But you know, if there's an out, then take it. Smart man.
Might as well, man. Might as well. If the door's open, kick it down, everybody. Kick it down. What could she say about Susie, man? If Susie's, as he said, if Susie's paying the bills, come on, man.
Yeah, she's a work colleague.
Can't put the top down, it's getting ruthless. Step in time, I seen the realest make excuses. Talking like a killer, but you barely been a nuisance. I get you changes for putting in your 2 pence. I seen that cocaine come between 2 friends.
I like that, by the way. I like that. I get you changes for putting in your 2 pence. Yeah? Don't give your opinion. It wasn't warranted. We didn't ask for it, man.
shame this game only come with two ends. I'm trying to dodge them both. I had a dream that I ran in HMP for my brother and I got him home. I need revenge on my plate and I want it cold. Anything that poses threats to me's gotta go. We putting heads on sticks and bodies on a pole. Might dig a little ditch where nobody knows. I got a ball of white on me and it's not for gold. 230s, that's 60, let's rock and roll. Bro, let that Mac go, I heard he lost control. I watched the crack grow from a pot and stove. Had me looking at the reps like a pot of gold. You was in class passing notes. I was in that trap yard passing hard. Bagging up a half a bar. This ain't no joke.
You know what? I'm tired of trappers making me feel bad about what I was. The fact that I was in school, actually being a student. I was trapping you was in school passing notes. Sorry, Boost. What should I have been doing? I was 9. I was actually 9, and I was in school.
No, you should have been hustling, bro.
Yeah,
you should have got the line booming, man.
Yeah,
you should have got. Listen, where should have been building your Fortune 500 company.
You get me? I should have got.
You know, this is.
You know what I'm saying?
I tell you what. Their trappers or rappers are just as bad as these financial advisors.
They might be worse. They might be worse.
You know what I mean? And when they're at 13, they built a Fortune 500 company, went bankrupt, built it again, back by 18.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But the secret to that is all through their courses, man. Just
Brother,
sign up to them.
I heard one financial advisor or one of these financial gurus say, if you put me anywhere on God's green earth, if you put me up in Antarctica and put me with no money, I guarantee I'll make $1 billion in another year. I said, brother, you inherited $500,000. What are we talking about?
Hey.
What are we talking about?
Hey, do you know what I mean?
You invested in NVIDIA at the right time. What are we doing there? Don't do that. Don't let me feel like shit. You just rode the bull run.
Man said you came across Bitcoin,
you know,
in 2016, and then they're trying to stunt.
Man.
Yeah, man. Yeah,
Antarctica.
I'm building unicorns out here. Nah, man. You picked the right stock.
It's rude. It's rude. Let's hear the rest of it, man.
Looking at the reps like a pot of gold. You was in class passing notes. I was in that trap yard passing hard. Bagging up a half a bar. This ain't no joke, ain't no hardy hard. You try to drive past fast, we spray half the car. Them man, they got their thing, they ain't part of ours. To take the risk I did, you need half a heart. Yeah, I now think you got it in you. It was me when you was looking at your window. Don't ever take me simple. I'm on point, I'm reading niggas like a Kindle. No beam on this Glock, we keep it simple. I'm undefeated like Bibble. The only DIY I know is when I'm screaming.
Hey, that's how you know Boost is a real boxing man, you know. He didn't pull for them, I'm undefeated like Mayweather. He didn't go, I'm undefeated like Javonta. He said Bivol. That's that's when a football man starts talking about a Guti Hernandez. You know them are just pulling out Yannick Carrasco. They're not really going for the bait names.
No idea, mate. I haven't got a clue. Who the fuck is that guy? But Bivol, man knows about the Mexican killer, the Mexican, the Mexican heartbreak kid.
Yeah, man. Yeah. I like that. I like that reference, man. I give a lot of credit when you're not giving the names that your sporting name references aren't the bait ones. You know, I like it, man.
Yeah, no. I got you to give props to him not drawing to Money May there, undefeated like Money May. Yeah, clean.
I'm on point, I'm reading niggas like a Kindle. No beam on this Glock, we keep it simple. I'm undefeated like Bibble. The only DIY I know is when I'm screwing on the whistle. Barfing in petrol, burn the clothes, that's a street ritual. Way before I touch pussy, I touch a pistol. I can't lie, gang, my life been eventful. He ended up in church cause they popped him in his temple. Shooters got caught because they done it in a rental. First you get the money, then the power, then they respect you. Then they want your title, they gon' try come and X you. They getting mental, they forgot how they met you. They was kissing ass, they was trying to impress you. That's why your next move should be your best move. Like Mike Corleone, the 38's in the restroom. He'll survive, it's just a flesh wound. Top carrier, I need rest soon.
Oh, he'll survive, it's just a flesh wound. Said I didn't even do him that bad. Wait, why is he crying for? He'll be alright, man. He'll be alright,
said
man.
Like Mike Corleone, the 38's in the restroom. For those of you, I believe that was Godfather 2. Iconic scene there, you know what I'm saying? He knows his gangster mob films.
Boost is skating on this, man. He's skating on this.
Clean.
He's skating on this.
And I can see it all like I've been smooth. Stay out my way, I got business to attend to. Both hands on that 10 like it's 10-2. Hardest out, they got me rapping like the rent's due. I only got a fear of God.
Don't piss me off. Both hands on that 10 like it's 10-2.
10-2.
Listen, very, very simple, but just as effective. Let's hear it.
Hands on that 10 like it's 10-2. Hardest out, they got me rapping like the rent's due. I only got a fear of God, that's essential. They know it's all real and I ain't ever got a send proof.
I only got a fear of God and that's essential. Yeah?
Yeah.
If you know about the
Again.
essentials, the clothing brand, fear of God is the moniker or the mother brand.
Yeah, the umbrella brand underneath that one. Yeah,
very clean there from Boots. That's a double entendre some might miss, man. Simple again, but very, very effective.
He's had a couple nice ones.
He has, man.
The both hands on the like it's 10-2. You know what I mean? That was a night. I hope that didn't go over people's heads. Yeah. The big hand, the small hand, making 10-2. Yeah, do it at home. Yeah, it's got the right angles. Yeah, you see, picture the clock. Nice.
Very, very decent work. Good work,
couple
man.
Nice ones there.
Tiny Boost, I stand behind my bars, you already know. Big up Rashid, big up Link Up TV. Heck nah.
Stand behind my bars. Yeah, man. Nice little shout out to the platform as well.
Out here bullying beats, bro's never been corn, cut his bullying
Very, very decent from Tiny Beast. That was a good start, man. A good start to the stream, man. Let's see.
Gotta respect that. I see Morrison gets paranoid. Let's tuck into that one, man.
Let's see what's cracking over there. Couple two UK legends, but in slightly different different realms. I guess Morrison's has always kind of had the streets with him to some degree. Always been a street soldier, man. Morrison doesn't lack. That's his thing. Obviously, he ventures into the rap, but we know he's really outside, right? One of East London's finest, and then obviously Gets has been in the music for a sec, man. The leader, arguably the GOAT, one of the greatest performers the UK's ever produced, and also from East Side of London. Is Gets from East Side or North? I think he's from East. So actually, this is a little bit of an East Side link up.
Link up, yeah, it makes sense.
Yeah.
Sense. And I'll tell you what, I'm liking right now. A lot of the legends in the game are getting getting some recognition or getting features off of the sort of newer artists. I would say Morrison's been around for a while now, but I like the fact that we're seeing DWE around Chip, or let's say for example even Gets around Morrison. Just some of the statesmen, the elder statesmen in the game are getting these features which always got time for keeping relevant, man. Gotta respect it.
What? I'm not saying nothing. Look at him. Ginger, you get killed for that. Motherfucking bad way, Joe.
Hey.
Come on. Carlos.
Black people say I'm too white people say I'm too black, or they say I'm too rude to do rap. I just stick to the road thing and go and do trap. I ain't nothing like these rappers, I'm a certified trap boy. Last time a man in jail, I was a bad boy. Encrypted chats on my Android. If you want a box, then ring like your man Floyd. Yeah, you're in the trap, but I bet I'm in it deeper. I'm about to take a flight, I need a visa. I flew around the world and back again, licking new plugs just to get the bricks cheaper. Right now, I'm feeling that they're all going onto me. Cause it's been a while since they bothered me. It's been 2 weeks, 3 days and 1 hour and 33 seconds since they put a pair of cuffs on me. Anyway, I swear down the feds are moving bookie. Who's that jumping that Suzuki? It's definitely a fed the way it's moving, and now they kept on looking at my car like he knew me. Stop telling me that I'm too paranoid, cause you can never be too paranoid. My paranoia kept me alive and kept me free for this long, so why the fuck would I stop being paranoid, huh?
Hey, you see that one there, yeah? That wasn't even a bar. Morrison was talking to someone right there. I reckon Morrison has got a new bird. Got new missus.
Trying to explain his movements.
Yeah. She's met him when he's up. She's met him when he's up. He's pulled up. The first date he was in a Rolls. Next date he was in a Merc. She's thinking, you're a businessman though, Morrison. Why are you worried about getting shot? And he's going, shut the fuck up, man.
I come a long way.
You know that one?
I come a long way. I'm still running from my past. I like the way he even does a countdown of how long he's been back in jail. It's kind of describing his mind state and why he's paranoid through so many different lenses. It's been what was it 130 days, 2 hours 1 minute since, you know what I mean, I came out. Yeah, many different angles. Paranoid from the roads, paranoid from the police. Like, yeah, it's
Super clean.
it's painting a, you know what I mean, a
Yeah.
broad picture.
Mm-hmm.
Like to,
Paranoid. You can never be too paranoid. Paranoid. You can never be too paranoid. Trust my own shadow. Paranoid. You can never be too paranoid. Paranoid. You can never be too paranoid. I don't trust my own shadow. I'm from the ruins, boy. I'm paranoid, cause I'm from Newham, boy. 2 turn-offs before barking. You gotta circle the block like 3 or 4 times before parking. Look over your shoulder. Good won't be the quota. If you jump at the whip and then someone stood over your motor. I think my brethren's plotting. I think my girlfriend's cheating. I think that boy there snitched, and I think my accountant's thieving. I should really go round it this evening. Paranoia.
That's yeah. This gets to a different level of artist, man. Morrison tried a thing and he did a thing on this, obviously, but this is different level. This is
that gets
like,
his smoked him out his boots.
a
And
real
you
bar
know
man
what?
has entered,
Why
man.
I respect Gets, yeah, even though he has the bad boy persona, he's come from the real gutter. He is still gonna give you the vulnerable bars. I'm paranoid. My girlfriend's cheating. I'm paranoid about my brethren, my accountant stealing. Bro, you know
real
what?
rap.
Hey. You know what?
Real rap,
That
man.
vulnerability hits different, man. There's a different level that you tap into, man.
And do you
And
know what? Do you know what? Again, this is one of those kind of rapping with the times, and this is one of the things that Drake has been accused of. Yada yada yada. Essentially, rapping about shit that you should be rapping about, or like the phase of life that you're actually living in. Now you could argue whatever. Drake is still smashing 21-year-olds, but it's like a lot of older rappers get a lot of criticism when they still keep talking about things they were doing 20 years ago and they aren't currently doing. But Gets saying, I think my accountant's stealing. That's like an actual real thing, like that he's probably dealing with right now. Not something he was dealing with 20 years ago when he was moving, whatever he was doing in the streets. This is today, as a music artist, as a businessman, as a whatever owner, I've got an accountant. Oh, fucking hell, he might be stealing from me. You know, Gets didn't decide to go down the I lost 2 bricks last week. Nah, he's not selling bricks.
it's a very
You
smart
know
way
what's
of
like?
showing. It's a very smart way of showing his growth and progression. You know what I mean? Not
Mm,
only am
mm.
I paranoid about the mandem, I'm now paranoid about, you know, business ventures, financial advisors, all of that stuff. So it's
Exactly.
I love that, man.
Exactly.
Growth.
Let's hear this.
Look over your shoulder. Good won't be the quota. If you jump at the whip and then someone stood over your motor. I think my brethren's plotting. I think my girlfriend's cheating. I think that boy there snitched, and I think my accountant's thieving. I should really go round it this evening. Paranoia saved my life, I've done seen it. That's why I never question, I got feeling. As long as drugs sell when there's guns squeezing, this man better watch his back and front season. Gibson, Morrison, Reggie and Streaky. Who's got a problem? Never been easy. Isn't it obvious based on how long I've been dominant amongst all these wrongins and PCs? Everyone's gas round here, seeing gas is as common as BP. Oh, that's why paranoia is a prominent feeling. I'm paranoid. I can't even trust myself. I'm paranoid. I can't even trust my girl. She's low, but I know she's cheating. She got me to the end, but I know she'll leave me. She don't need no one, but I know she needs me. She got her own bread, but I know she's greedy. I think I'm too paranoid. I think I'm overthinking. Can't sleep, too fucking busy overthinking. All I do is think till I start finding problems that was never in existence. Yeah, I cause a problem out of problems that was never there. Now I'm seeing things that was never there, and I'm hearing things that was never said. I just think I'm too paranoid.
You know what though? Can't lie. See that? Morrison, like, he came back with fight in there. You know, that last little verse. I really like that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Overthinking, and now I'm imagining things that aren't there. You know, going in about his girl. Listen, both of these men have serious, you know what I mean, trust issues in their relationship.
Hey,
so,
man, when you've been in the
out there, man.
streets as long as they have been, but I mean from a nefarious sense, not even necessarily from a female sense. You know, they have to watch their back, man. They've probably wronged a lot of guys, and a lot of guys that either wanna smash their heads in or smash their misses, bruv. It's that simple. It's that simple. Yeah.
Well, I'm letting you know, is anyone watching, man, pick wisely, choose wisely. If you're paranoid, usually no smoke without fire. So you know what I mean.
I'm paranoid.
Move with
Dun, dun,
caution.
dun, dun.
It's
Yeah.
treacherous in the streets, man.
Very,
But,
very decent rhythm there from
yeah.
the man Morrisons. Another person
Great.
I know that dropped something was Heady One, man. I believe
I
Heady
don't know if
dropped
that was
something recently. Was that a
a
snippet?
trailer. It might have been a trailer still.
No, I think I still
Or is
know
it out?
better. Yeah, it's out, but it's a
Oh, I still know better. Yeah, that
yeah,
was
yeah,
a
yeah,
couple of weeks ago. Yeah, go on.
yeah,
We
yeah,
can
yeah, yeah.
go back to that. Yeah.
Let's see this one.
So
What's that?
Clavish has got a song with Kirky
Okay.
as well.
Let's see
So
what
yeah, but
Heady's
yeah,
saying
let's
first,
check
and
this
then
Heady thing.
I
Yeah.
actually haven't heard this yet.
We'll focus on one particularly violent 10-week period which left 3 young people dead.
I still know better. I turn it round but feel no better. Turn the 5 sands into my show cheddar. And I was bagging up the sand with my own wetter. Then go my show and all the fans screaming Mo Salah. The beef going off the rails is like a coat hanger. See, broski was my co-defendant. I went home when he caught a sentence, but now I wore his bedrooms. Did they think it could have been like this in youth offenders? But clout's more addictive than crystal meth.
Nah,
Not everybody's got to deal with
Who would
death.
have thought it would be like this at youth offenders?
Nah, you know what? I tell you what, yeah. Heady, again, why I always respect it, he does not glorify, the road life. Man is talking about how could he be my co-defendant? See, Broski was my co-defendant. I went home when he caught a sentence, but now I wore his brethrens. Didn't think it could be like this in youth offenders.
Deeper
Damn,
one. Deeper one.
your boy, you know what I mean? When your boy, you're beefing your boy's boy. Boys. It's crazy.
That is a deeper one.
We just done what the street niggas do. Now somebody's gotta lose, and that's the dominoes effect. I went Sony, got signed that week. I gave racks to my dad that week. I done my show, I linked the hoe, I got lined that week. And I was trending online that week. I had to see my girl cry that week. I had to glide that week. High speed chase with a bind that week. I nearly threw her in my life that week. I had the ops playing hide and seek. Got shot twice that week. My pops see my door fly that week. I lost 2 with the broskies to a license breach. Laser beams on my aunties, it's a specialist.
I lost 2 of the broskies to a license breach.
Breach.
Hey, and listen, that is not a that's a double entendre, right? He's not. It could be a driving license breach that it went back in the can for, or they breached their license. Obviously, you know, off the back of being in trouble with the law, man. Again, Heady is one of the best at sneaking these ones in. These little double entendres that you're gonna, if you blink, you're gonna miss them essentially. Let's take that in again, man.
And I was trending online that week. I had to see my girl cry that week. I had to glide that week. High speed chase with a bind that week. I nearly threw her in my life that week. I had the ops playing hide and seek. Got shot twice that week. My pops see my door fly that week. I lost 2 with the broskies to a license breach. Laser beams on my aunties, it's a specialist trident team. And my Cody that I spoke of before, the ops caught him and he died that week. North London hasn't never been the same again. And everybody thinks it's entertainment till people start dying. Then they told me that I'm glorifying violence.
To an incident in the car park.
Yo, still know better. I turn around but feel no better. Turn the 5 sands into my show cheddar. And I was bagging up the sand with my old wetter. Then got my show and all the fans screaming Mo Salah. The beef going off the rails is like a coat hanger. See, broski was my co-defendant. I went home when he caught a sentence, but now I wore his bedrooms. Did I think it could have been like this in youth offended? Girl from the uni room been going through depression. I just hope that in her heart there's no resentment. How can we cure this? Because it's too late for the prevention, too late for all the police intervention. Everybody seeking vengeance. Yo.
How do we cure this? Because it's too
a
late
mad thing.
for the prevention.
No, listen.
Go on.
The girl from the uni room been going through depression. I just hope that in her heart there's no resentment.
Yes.
So the song is called "I Still Know Better." Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
His hit song.
The
He's
Know
referring
Better.
to the hit song "Know Better" when they ran up in the uni room, and this was when there were videos of Heady One apparently getting caught lacking. You know what I mean, around the uni campus, and obviously there was some issues with. He must have linked some girl he knew at uni, whatever. So you know his ops ran up on him at her uni.
Yes.
So he's saying that off the back of that, obviously he made a hit single and it changed his life. But also that same girl that was, you know what I mean, that he was at her uni has been going through depression. I hope in her heart there's no resentment. So you can imagine off the like how you would feel. You know what I mean? Someone's situation going, you know what I mean, completely the opposite way to your situation off of a common incident. So
Yeah, yeah,
I
yeah.
just like that going, you know, reflecting. I still know better. He's clearly, you know what I mean, very in a very kind of pensive tone to this whole song. So
Mm.
I think that's cold, man.
Yeah, no, it's introspective, man. He's got a heart. He said he still knows
Yeah.
better. You know, he can be an adult in the room, man. Let's hear it. But I'm sure if he could replay that again, he'd do the exact same thing. He's still going to crash those youths, man.
I told her, I'll never rap again until we can mend this. Cancel all my shows, I'm in my belly and my tech fit. And then I ended up inspiring my next hit. I performed that stamina that week. It was hard to understand that week. Cause hated, then loved by the fans that week. Imagine if I got grabbed that week. I swear that would have been the saddest week. See, everybody had a chat that week. Imagine me sat down and I can't support my family. Yo.
Oi. I'm just going to say, yeah, if you want to take a look at artist development, yeah, and the way that an artist has evolved over the years, Heady One might be the best example. Take No Better One. When Ush got Ush back, Ush. No. Now, obviously, it was a completely different song. But compare that now to the topics he's touching on this one. Talking about a lot of people were talking that week. But imagine if I did something and I had to sit down for that. But essentially, like, imagine if I really
Imagine if
went
I
out
got
there
grabbed that week.
and I got grabbed that week. Yeah, I had to be a bit more tactical with it. This is artist evolution at its finest, man. I've got a lot of time for this one right here, man. I've
It's
got a lot of time
crazy
for it, man.
because he's essentially reflecting on his life, his actual beef in his real life that has inspired his hits, and he even has a bar that ended up inspiring my next hit. I was hated but then loved by the fans that week. I think this all revolves around that same week of, again, when he made the hit No Better. The literally a few days prior, he's getting exposed online for lacking at a girl's uni, and then makes a hit, and just going through the whole thing. You know, imagine if actually, I mean, I got grabbed that week. I performed at Stamina that week. It was hard to understand that week. Like the same thing that, you know what I mean, in his real personal, let's say street life, that was an L, was the biggest win of his music career.
It's crazy,
Crazy dichotomy there. I love
crazy.
it. Yeah, great.
All my shows, I'm in my belly and my tech fit. And then I ended up inspiring my next hit. I performed that stamina that week. It was hard to understand that week. Cause hated, then loved by the fans that week. Imagine if I got grabbed that week. I swear that would have been the saddest week. See, everybody had a chat that week. Imagine me sat down and I can't support my family. Yo, I know I would have been forgotten, and that's mad to me. Yo, still know better. I turn around but feel no better. 10 or 5 sands into my show cheddar. And I was bagging up the sand with my old wetter. Then got my show, and all the fans screaming Mo Salah. The beef going off the rails just like a coat hanger. See, broski was my co-defendant. I went home when he caught a sentence, but now all his bedrooms. Did I think it could have been like this in youth offending? Still know better. I turn around but feel no better. 10 or 5 sands into my show cheddar. And I was bagging up the sand with my old wetter. Then got my show, and all the fans screaming Mo Salah. The beef going off the rails just like a coat hanger. See, broski was my co-defendant. I went home when he caught a sentence, but now all his bedrooms. Did I think it could have been like this in youth offending?
Anyone has always insisted the song is full of what he describes as observations on society, and his lyrics don't incite people to do bad things. On YouTube, there's even a disclaimer saying the lyrics are based on fictional events and people. Whatever the truth, there's little doubt No Better took the dispute between the rival gangs to another level.
This is one of my favorite Heady tunes, man. I'm gonna go out there on a limb and say this. This is the first time I've heard it.
There.
Just it's up there, man. Super introspective. Obviously reflects on what brought him to the dance. I'm actually my only surprise or my only I guess knock on this is that he doesn't have visuals for it, man. He should have brought visuals for this. This is a
Yeah, yeah, that was
top rhythm.
definitely a missed opportunity, and I think
Mm.
he's definitely since dropping that song with actually for a while. I think he's really developed as an artist, but it's in line with the song he dropped with Stormzy,
Yeah.
"Cry No More."
Mhm.
Again, talking on those topics, nobody don't want to die no more, cry no more, want to go to court anymore. Like, so I really like this kind of, yeah, introspective kind of grown man sentiment from Heady One Man. I think he's shown that he's more than a drill artist, and I think he can transition into more rap and actually reflecting. And it's a great way to tie in to his hit single "Know Better." I
Yeah.
love the way he's reflecting on that single and that week that changed his life, basically getting
Facts.
clowned online for getting caught lacking, and then turning that into a hit single and changing his life. So you have to grow as an individual to even make a song like this
Yeah.
and actually
Yeah.
realize that, you know what I mean, the same, it's kind of a double-edged sword, I suppose, these people live by, you know what I mean.
Mhm.
So
Mhm.
man, really respect that. That was top
Top
quality,
tier,
top
man.
quality music.
Let's
Yeah,
take in
man.
our final rhythm for the day, man. Kirky and Clavish Facade. You know who Kirky is? You know?
No, I
No?
do not know,
No?
but I'm assuming, as I said, he's might be one of you know what I mean, coming up under Clavish, who's basically a star these days. So
Yeah, Clavish is a
let's
star these
let's
days,
take it in.
but I would say Clavish has been a little bit quiet so far this year, man.
Nah,
Um,
nah, bro, he's dropped an album. He just recently dropped an album. It's cold.
how soon? How recent? Am I
Nah,
bugging out
like
here?
maybe around a month ago. No, it's phenomenal. No. Like I
Oh, that
that's
chapter
a
album. Chapter something.
yeah. He,
Yes,
he
no,
dropped. He
you're right.
dropped.
You're right.
He had
All
a
right.
single with
All right.
he had a 10th floor, I believe, with Pot of Paper.
Yes,
And I think
yes,
it's funny
yes.
you mentioned that because I don't. The single didn't do great. Like it wasn't a hit. He didn't really drop the album behind having a hit.
Yeah, I
And
think that's
I
it.
think it took me a while to get to that album. Genuinely, I listened to it like last week in the gym.
Mm,
Phenomenal. Like, and not a lot of music impresses me these days. Like very little where I'm like, oh, this is quality.
yeah.
He had a great album, I think, last year as well that he dropped. It was a good mixtape, but he has taken it a step further. Honestly, anyone um who's watching, I implore you to take in Clavish's album. He's really rapping. It's not, it's violent, but it's again just showing that he really doesn't need to do drill. Like it's one of those things that he has a bit of both. He has that ignorance, he has that violence, but he actually has that
That is so
introspection that
interesting, man, because it is not being promoted the way it should have been. I remember when Rap Game Awful came
superb.
out last year, and listen, it's maybe one or two things. Maybe my ear is not as plugged in as it should be, or again, he didn't promote it as well he should be. Because all the other UK albums that have come out this year, be it Scraps, be it Rimsey's body of work, be it who else? There was a run where quote unquote real rappers were back in style. Obviously, we had the M Honcho and Potter Paper collaboration, and there was a real run in the UK this year where, as I said, real rappers were bringing out bodies of work, and it was around that kind of March, April time, and Rimsey clearly not Rimsey, Clavish clearly tagged onto the back of that streak, but I don't feel as though the marketing for that has been as hot as it should be because it hasn't landed on my doorstep, and I haven't I haven't heard a single from it or think like K Trap. K Trap bought an album out last week. We all knew about it. Like maybe there was something amiss there then with the
Yeah,
marketing because
I
as I said,
agree.
it didn't really land on my street, and I could see the album art right now, and I wouldn't know. I couldn't tell you Clavish brought an album. So
Yeah,
let's hear this one now.
let's
Facade,
take him.
and it might be off the album as well.
Heard someone creeping through the door. They stole everybody needs to shine. I don't wanna lose control. No. Don't you tell me
Beat sounding hard.
I do more than play my role, they say I don't, just know it's cap. They keep asking how I ball, is it facade or is it fact? While you were whining in that rave, my wrist was whining in the trap. Now what's the odds, let's place a bet, I made $1 million off her app. Just bust the face up on the Richard, then I got the strap in blind. I'm out in public with my jewels 2 yards away, know there's a whack. And what's the chances I'ma hit her and she ain't gon' double back? Just took a flight to LAX and put some pounds in bubble wrap. Is it true he really puts on for his hood? I don't know. Is it true he makes sure all the hitters good? I don't know. Did Dimmer really wet him way more than he should? I don't know. Was it a silver spoon or did he really jug? I don't know.
You know what? Listen, Kirky's skating on this, you know, because not only is he the melodic, what do you call it, chorus man, he's also stepping in with the bars and with the violent bars as well. It was mad. When he first stepped in, I thought it was M24 with dreads. I said, "What's going on?" I said, "What's going on? What's this? What's M24 done? He's gone Turkey." But no, let's take back in. Let's take this back in again.
No, he made a good start. I
Great
like
start,
it. You
great
know what I
start.
mean?
Very melodic,
let's-
but also there's bars involved there.
Million for app. Just bust the face up on the Richard, then I got the strap in blind. I'm out in public with my jewels 2 yards away, know there's a whack. And what's the chances I'ma hit her and she ain't gon' double back? Just took a flight to LAX and put some pounds in bubble wrap. Is it true he really puts on for his hood? I don't know. Is it true he makes sure all the hitters good? I don't know. Did Dimmer really wet him way more than he should? I don't know. Was it a silver spoon or did he really jug? I don't know. Mind your business, can't you see that I'm a boss? I buy ringers, fuck the cost. We got spinners, we got glocks. Reach for mine and you get shot. I was down and I came up, can't give a fuck about no loss. Now I spent 100 like I couldn't give a toss. I just walked into the room and she went straight down to her knees. Ain't gotta ask, it's ready done, but she told you to say it, please. The difference is that I'm a shotter, is embedded in my genes. Remember days I was a shotter, serving in my true I do more than play my role, they say I don't, just know it's cap. They keep asking how I ball, is it facade or is it fact? While you were whining in that rave, my wrist was whining in the trap. Now what's the odds, let's place a bet, I made $1 million off her app. Just bust the face up on the Richard, then I got the strap in blind. I'm out in public with my jewels 2 yards away, know there's a whack. And what's the chances I'ma hit her and she ain't gon' double back? Just took a flight to LAX and put some pounds in bubble wrap.
I'm multitasking, CLA, I'm selling verses, selling crack. Still getting money from drugs, car don't like.
Phenomenal start from the kid. I'm multitasking. See you later. I'm selling verses. I'm selling crack.
Right.
It's listen.
And
it's
you
there.
know why that's clean, right? Is the entendre there of he's selling verses, he's selling crack, right? You know, he's selling his new life, his old life, but also the verses are hitting like they're crack. So I just like that element of just clever wordplay there. You know what I mean?
Very clever.
And honestly, Clavish, listen, some of the verses we say this, you know what you're getting, but it hits the same. Like he has a formula, he sticks to it, and you know what I mean. Some of these verses, listen, hey man, they can hook people like crack, man. Clean.
Facts.
In the trap. Now what's the odds, let's place a bet, I made $1 million off her app. Just bust the face up on the Richard, then I got the strap in blind. I'm out in public with my jewels 2 yards away, know there's a whack. And what's the chances I'ma hit her and she ain't gon' double back? Just took a flight to LAX and put some pounds in bubble wrap.
I'm multitasking, CLA, I'm selling verses, selling crack. Still getting money from drugs, car don't like getting taxed. I'm only coming with the facts. I heard a nigga say I cap, but he can't put that on his mum. Cause by the morning she'll be packed. And couple niggas, they don't like me, but I'm still giving.
Don't be lying out here. Don't be lying. Don't be swearing on your mum on your ma J.
Yeah, it's not good. It's not good, lad. Stop it.
You'll end up by the morning she'll be packed. It's a way of saying, you know what I mean? These guys are lying on me.
These guys, very different way of saying it, man.
CLA, I'm selling verses, selling crack. Still getting money from drugs, car don't like getting taxed. I'm only coming with the facts. I heard a nigga say I cap, but he can't put that on his mum. Cause by the morning she'll be packed. And couple niggas, they don't like me, but I'm still giving them hope. My niggas on his second strike, still whipping the coke. VVS's make me glow. My chain got so many boogers. If it was a human being, it wouldn't stop picking its nose. You watch money, ask May if I get that for a show or not. I'm sounding like I'm showing off. I'm humble, I don't show a lot. Got a black tape ting that smokes weed, but my Essex ting a Yola shot. I'm about to put my name in some capital letters with frozen rock. 20k on jackets, more than 20,000 just on trainers. I still end up inside girls that be telling me they're taken. Got my youngin' on the other side, he's trying to catch a pagan. So stay at home and don't get your identity mistaken.
I do more than play my role, they say I don't, just know it's cap.
Phenomenal there. Phenomenal. Oh,
My young'un. Oh, let's take in that one. My young'un on the other side, he's trying to catch a pagan. So stay at home and don't get your identity mistaken. Warning, you know what I mean?
It's
The
so
ops, listen,
warning.
just stay calm, stay calm. Well, you know,
Stay
you don't
calm,
want to get
man.
your identity mistaken, man.
Hey.
You don't want to get mistaken from the wrong guy. But I
Crazy.
actually kind of like that as well, because in a sense that if like stay at home, if you're not outside and you're not that guy,
Mm.
don't misidentify yourself. So it's kind of a nice play as well on don't be misidentified by, you know what I mean, these wild boys, he's young'un, but also don't think you're someone else. Don't mistake who you are, your identity.
Hey.
You're a good guy.
Facts.
Stay at home.
Facts.
Like it.
Or is it fact? While you were whining in that rave, my wrist was whining in the trap. Now what's the odds? Let's place a bet. I made $1 million off a app. Just bust the face up on the Richard, then I got the strap in black. I'm out in public with my jewels 2 yards away. No, there's a whack. And what's the chances I'ma hit her and she ain't gon' double back? Just took a flight to LAX and put some pounds in bubble wrap.
Beat is hard as well.
Listen, I said I didn't know who Kirky was before this. Now I know he is, man. That was very, very, very decent from them both, man. That's gonna get a reload from me. And actually, you know what? It's gotten me ready to listen to Clavish's album. I'ma say it right now, man. If that is on the album in any capacity, even if it's not on the album, it's now got my my ears perked up to go. What's Clavish saying over there, man? Is this the kind of form he's in? Because yeah, that was decent.
100%.
Very, very decent.
100%. No, I've got time for that. I don't think it is on the album. I think this is actually Kirky's own individual song.
Gotcha.
But Clavish, man, he's not missing at the moment.
No,
I think he needs for me right now. I think Clavish needs a real big feature, and he needs to like body a big song, maybe from featuring Dave or Stormzy, and really show people. I think he needs a leg up, man. He needs a leg up. I feel like there are some decent features on the album. But I think someone like Dave could really elevate him. I know he featured on Nines' album a couple of years ago, and again when he was starting out. But I think Potter, someone like that, he's kind of on not a similar level. I think Potter's more established than him, but
definitely.
I don't think it's not getting him to the next level. You know what I'm saying? And then when I say established, I actually mean into the sense of like his buzz right now is similar to Potter's. Potter's got that core fan base, but he's not
Potter's
gonna
clear, man. I know what you mean. I'm
hype-wise. I don't know. I think that the
bro,
buzz has gone.
bro. Nah. Potter's clear. I'm
buzz has
trying
gone.
to. You hear a lot of people talk about top 5 UK rappers, and Potter will get mentioned, like certified. Clavish might be in a lane of his own in that kind of in between stage to get to the Potter stage. Obviously, Potter's not quite the Stormzy Dave. Potter's that kind of tier below, you'd probably say. But to your point, in my opinion, Clavish could be the next Fredo. Like that could be Clavish's lane. The next like it's there for him. It's there for the taking. Kind of that lazy rap. That kind of Nines lane.
That's the interesting thing, right? When you look at Fredo, he had that big hit with Dave that took him to the next level.
Yeah.
So
No doubt.
Funky Friday, for example.
No doubt.
More recently had the feature with, I think last year, with Stormzy. But it's kind of like he's on the cusp of that. Like, and I'm pretty sure Funky Friday got to #1. So I think it was a UK #1. Well, it might have been Dave's first UK #1 as well. So I think all these artists, even like Heady One, 1800 from that feature from Dave. I think a lot of these artists that are just on the cusp of, becoming more mainstream, I think Clavish is on that. And if he can get a leg up from one of those major artists, but my point being is the features on his album didn't do that, and he actually had a feature with Potter and a feature with Dave, and I think those were the two singles that he led with, and it wasn't enough, and I think that's what he needs right now. That kind of that mainstream look
No,
that
he
can put him on
definitely
the
has
next
that
level.
that core fan base. And to your
He's got
point,
the youth. He's definitely got the
yeah,
youth.
no, he's definitely got the youth because you go on Spotify, boy, and people are listening to him. Like I just said, he's not on Potter's level, and in my mind, he doesn't have, um, certainly not to the Fredo level anyway. He doesn't have a song like Fredo, but in terms of monthly listeners, bro, he blows them out of the water, man. Monthly
Who,
listeners when it
Potter?
goes, no, Clavish monthly listeners 1.7 million, and
Yeah, that's what
Potter
I'm
is
saying,
1.1 million. So
bro. I'm
Clavish
trying to
is,
tell you.
bro,
I'm
Clavish is
trying
clear
to
of him,
tell
bro.
you. Potter,
Clearly,
he's got the buzz.
I'm
He's got
not
the
down to the
buzz.
streets because clearly the kids are listening to Clavish a lot, man. Because
And different demographic as well.
1.7 million monthly listeners, yeah, without a song, without a no better. I mean, like, let's have it right. Again, maybe the clubs are playing something different to what I'm listening to, but I do not know one Clavish song that will get played in the clubs to like Fredo Day at 100 or
Mm.
and I think I know you're saying he's missing a feature, but I would actually argue that he's missing just his own tune that just goes off. Like the
Mm.
take that essentially a UK classic. Does he have a UK classic that is just him on the song, kind of like a No Better, kind of like a Day in 100? And Fredo, even before Fredo had the Dave Stimulus package, even before Heady One had the Dave Stimulus package, they both had that one go-to UK classic, both a hit and also something that the streets were feeling. And I'm not sure. Maybe this Pakistan tune might be it. That Spotify showing on here,
That
but
was big. That was big.
yeah.
That was DB song though. That was a DB
Yeah, you
song,
see?
and again, it's not really like his verse on that isn't a standout
Yeah.
sort of. Or there's no punchlines or bars that you associate with Clavish. But I agree. I think he can produce that hit himself.
Yeah.
That's even better. But regardless, he needs a hit that we are all humming to, or we're all singing, or we're all, it gets into the psyche of that mainstream. But he's
Mm.
100%. The youth right now are rocking with. He's the guy right now.
Next up,
That I
next
think
up.
can really take it, like longevity, and what he's building is something different. So I wouldn't say force it or seek it out. It will come to him, but he's got the cult right now. And again, it's not about comparing him and Potter. At the end of the day, they're two different artists. Potter's been around for over a decade. They're in way two different stages in their career, but that yeah, it's difficult to make a club banger with a feature like Potter Paper. Potter doesn't really have that mainstream appeal.
Mm.
He kind of has
But
that
the thing
cult following.
Potter's got is Potter doesn't have as you said, doesn't have a mainstream appeal. But Potter has a UK classic album or multiple UK classic bodies of
Yeah,
work,
yeah, yeah.
and I think that's where you have the now some UK artists can achieve both, where they have the bangers and they have the bodies of work and they have the classic songs. Like the perfect example of that is Gigs or Skepta. Like there's kind of one in a million that's gonna have that. Or as I said, you got the artists that give you the songs that are classics. Fredo, not necessarily classic albums, and Clavish is
Yeah.
now in a place where he's got to find his spot. He's got to find his lane, or his thing, because he's generating. Again, looking at these monthly listener numbers, he's got a core fan base, man. They're listening to him, and
Yeah.
to be generating more viewers and more listenership than someone like Potter Paper, to me, solidifies you in this UK rap game as like one of the top 10 right now in terms of buzz. And it's now just a case of we need that hit song or we need that album that's going to go number one where you can hold up the number one plaque
Mm.
or and whatever. So man, he's definitely on the right track, man.
Yeah, 100%. I got time for that. And as I
Yeah.
said, yeah, man, you know what, Clavish again gives me hope for the young
The
gunners
new gen. Yeah.
in the UK rap scene. I think it's more difficult for him as well because at a time when Fredo Pot of Paper was coming out, the UK freestyling platforms were bigger. You know, they had fire in the booths. You got to look at Fredo's Tiffany Calver's, his Daily Duppies. I think right now we haven't heard a good, you know, fire in the booth has fallen off. You know, we've got Daily Duppy that hasn't really had a big Daily Duppy. You know, when's the last big Daily Duppy freestyle you'd heard? It's been a while. So he doesn't have those freestyle platforms that are able to even plugged in. You know what I mean? I think the buzz has really died on all of those platforms right now. So he's kind of got to do it himself. You know what I mean? There's going to be no, or you know, just get a cosign, get a big cosign and drop a banger. But it can happen.
It can happen.
Yeah, man. I think got definitely time for that. So that there we go, man. Let's
wrap it up.
sign it off. I think. Yeah, final thoughts. Nice weekly review. I think it was started off clean. You know what I mean? We had Tiny Boost.
Yeah, serious rhythm from Tiny Boost, and then obviously, Heady One did his thing.
Followed up with Heady One.
Did serious business. Obviously, we had
and then we had Morrison
Getz.
and Getz, and then Clavish, man. So top tier this week. I think we had to make up for last week. We had a tough showing last week, but
yeah, man, very homegrown, and then in keeping with
UK talent.
In keeping with the UK football coming home, as they say. Listen, we know the lads have got a game on Thursday, so it's only right we keep it on home territory, man. We're not listening to no Germans on this channel this week, man. You get me?
All these washed up Americans, man. You know what I mean? Exactly. So UK,
stay locked
homegrown talent coming home.
Stay locked
to keep it locked. You know, Mondays. We're there.
Wheel up.